the Cleveland section was a section of political maturing. It's a section of learning what the struggle was all about. I mean, it was in Cleveland. The 8 or 9 years that I spent in Cleveland was a period of time when I did my most intense work within the African American community as a communist, and also when I began learning to, in a much more intricate way, the internal functionings of a revolutionary party, that is of the Communist Party, began to understand the depth of penetration of the FBI and how it was gaining control of that organization, and how important it was, the tactics of the FBI to keep it as a revolutionary organization so that it was effective, but yet the kind of revolutionary organization that blocked any revolutionary activity. And so they were took me those 9 years to understand that. But at the end of those 9 years, I fully understood how the FBI worked within the Communist Party, and also understood, I think, the tremendous influence that they had within that organization. How the FBI wasn't just inside the party, but it had a network of agents within the party. That is to say, where one set of agents on one level was able to protect and advance a set of agents on a different level. And this was perhaps best understood, for me it was best understood in the case of James Cummings, who was a very, very important FBI informant. He was a black guy and a auto worker from Toledo. And he was used by the FBI. I mean, first of all, he was paid by the FBI, but he was used as the FBI. Being a black worker, the FBI could advance him within the party. I mean, he was a know-nothing, right? He didn't know anything. But he was able to secure positions of authority within the Communist Party because he was protected and guided by the FBI agents who were white. So the white FBI agents couldn't do certain things, but they were in a position to create the conditions for black informers to do that job for them. And it was almost impossible to break that kind of a phalanx, you know, that where one section was protecting the other section, and those of us who were trying to fight it were up against democratic centralism, so to speak. You know, we were cast in the light of being disruptors for trying to defend the organization. It was an impossible situation, and I think I learned that from the Cleveland situation.